Operation 3, Mission 5. And I am not happy. My mood is most foul. They had to kill my favorite pilot. Because of that, I decided to buy one of these. Atlas. Premier Assault Class Mech. Another reason I bought it is because the very first elite pilot appeared in the store. They actually put one elite and one veteran. Vixen. Like I said before, look at her stats. Damn near capped at everything. She's good at just about everything. Vixen's fought more battles than nearly anyone in the Vanguard, and she's never seen the white of a cockpit parachute. Apparently neither has Lynx. I wish she did. And she's getting our new Atlas because she's the one and only elite. It's a good thing that she unlocked in the store at just this moment, because I kind of needed her.
Vixen here. Vixen here.
What did she say?
Vixen here. Understood, sir.
Understood, sir. She is serious business when she talks. When Vixen speaks, everyone else listens. And she is dual-wielding AC-20s. I wish I had cleaner versions or at least one, but I don't. I can't remember if the Atlas only has one big ballista hardpoint or two, but depending on the game, you can fit either two huge ballistas or just one. I'm just going to assume that the Atlas in this game has two ballista hardpoints, which it looks like it's here, and we're getting two of these. And dual PPCs. And then for the last few times we have a missile rack. The Atlas also has a few missile racks in one of the torsos. Depending on the game, they can either be on one side or the other side. But the Atlas can basically carry a mixture of anything. I'm going to focus her primarily on short range because I want her to be up in the front taking hits. The Atlas has the highest armor value in the game, but that's the only thing it has going for it. The one and only Clanner assault mech in the game can carry more guns, in addition to having more speed and jump jets, so you may as well go for the one stat that you've got, which is the A. If you choose the W or the J of this mech, it is outclassed across the board by the Massacra. Whereas with the A, at least you have one stat that's higher than the Massacra. I also got one of these. This is the Clanner Extended Range Laser, sensor. It's the equivalent of the intermediate. It only takes up half a ton, can be put on any mech, 490 meters, as opposed to the 435 on here. It's almost as far as the advanced, but this one's 525 meters, but it costs a ton, and it can only be put on the three special sensor mechs. So I only have one of these. I wanted to put it to use on someone. My Atlas just so happened to be half a ton from its cap, so I figured I'll give her the sensor. Should be safe on an Atlas A with the highest armor value. Now this mech is all about walls. We're going to shoot over walls as much as possible. We want to bring lots of missiles, and I think I brought enough. 3 mechs. I'm missing a veteran pilot because the Clanners took mine, so I bought another new guy. Goblin is prepared to make any smoke jaguar he meets pay for the collective crimes of all the clans, such as killing Lynx. Fortunately, he has the ability to back that up. Judging from his skills, that's definitely true. Like Vixen, he is good at just about everything, but his bars aren't quite as high. He's only at veteran status. Because his jumping is through the roof, though, he should hit elite very easily.
This is Goblin.
Everyone else you should recognize. I've been using the same pilots for most of the game. I think I had someone injured. Yeah, Bean is still badly injured. But that's okay. We've got Falcon, Isis, Rooster, Beast, and Baron. I think I modified these somewhat. Decided to put dual auto cannons on Beast. Since our Atlas is bringing the AC-20s now, I lightened his to medium range. And then we have our sensor. Took the jump jets off, decided to just keep him alive. So hopefully he doesn't get beat up too much in this A variant. We don't actually need him on this level. There's no benefit to having increased sensors, but it is an opportunity to level him because I have 35 tons left over. See, if I slot everyone, 35 tons left over. See, all of these are using up the weight anyway, and this badass Atlas is 100 tons by itself. So with only 35 tons left, I may as well bring Baron, even though I don't need the sensors. So this is our build right here. Defend Allied Base. Protect Base HQ building. Protect sensor control. Protect turret power, north and south. Basically protect the damn base. The clanners are not happy. They're not any more happy than I am after our previous successes in robbing that re-education camp of some additional pilots. In fact, I think the veteran and the elite pilots that I just bought were at that re-education camp and probably just rescued them and then hired them. You see, when you do a rescue mission, it pops a couple of pilots in the barracks, so I think I just purchased those. But anyway, the clanners are retaliating against one of our bases. Now this base is already kind of well defended. It has heavy wall all the way around it, which blocks all weapons except for missiles. So we want plenty of LRM so that we can shoot over the walls from the inside. On the outside, all the way around it, are cannon turrets. But once an enemy breaches the perimeter and gets inside, the cannon turrets won't be able to shoot because they can't shoot over the wall. So you need to try and keep the enemies on the outside as much as possible and block the door. Since this base relies on walls plus cannon turrets, you need to try to keep them outside as much as you can. Once they breach the perimeter, they'll be past the turrets. The turrets can't shoot. My strategy will be to block the door with this, an A variant Atlas. This is a good mission to put an A Atlas to use if you haven't bought one already. And I put close range weapons on it. So when they breach our walls, as soon as they walk in, this thing is going to be waiting for them. And when they're on the outside, we have 3 missile stacked mechs that can just pour all the volleys over the walls. And then all of these other mechs will be providing supporting fire, dual auto cannons, dual light, ultras, large lasers. She has a mixed build, ultra PPC. They'll also be helping with inside perimeter defense. Baron's just going to stand around and look pretty, I guess. Okay. A recon unit has spotted a clan force approaching a bondsman base we recently captured near Affendale. Once again, they're mentioning Affendale, but you'll have to wait until the operation finale, which will be the next mission, to see that. This base has quickly become a key staging center for our liberation of that important city. They're mentioning it again. So I'm guessing that this location is close to Affendale. We were setting it up as a staging point, and now the clanners are trying to wipe it from us. The officer in charge of the base has been notified, but there is currently only a token force present, and yours is the only unit close enough to provide adequate support. I don't know if that's true or not, but for the sake of the game, let's just go with it. Let's see, are we still west of Affendale? It doesn't say. That's where all of our missions were supposedly taking place. Protect the base HQ building and the secondary structures such as the sensor control and power generators, as these will assist in your defense of the base. So it has 2 power generators, north and south, which power the turrets, and each section of the wall also has their own turret control towers, so we don't want to lose them or that section of the turrets will go down. We have sensor control. There's sensor towers around the map. I can't remember if it's 5 or 6, and that's linked to the sensor control tower. Then we have the base headquarters. Upon arrival, you will be placed in command of the Allied force at the base, which includes at least 1 mine layer. There's 2 worthless Pegasus tanks with SRMs that don't really do much other than provide a small amount of fire support, and then there's 1 mine layer. This is the other mission in the game where the mine layer is very important to have, but they actually give you one, so you don't really need to buy one. You should be able to get all the mines you want with the one that they give you that's already in the base. As soon as the mission boots up, you can start putting mines somewhere. Satellite observations show that the enemy will arrive in waves. Plan accordingly. Okay. There are 2 repair bays located in the base. You may be able to make use of them between attacking waves. Oh, we will. You're going to love that. This is another mission where you get mech repair bays, and they'll become increasingly common in the later missions because, the developer's way of giving you more enemies on the map. Since you can only get 12 mechs, they can only give you a certain amount of enemies to fight before you exhaust. So their method of increasing this limit is to put mech repair bays on the map that you can take, so you can repair your damage and refill your bullets to take out the rest of the enemies on the map. So this allows them to put more enemies on the map for you to fight. Even though you would normally be extremely outgunned, you can just make use of the bays to get fixed up and then fight the rest. And this is one such mission that's going to do that. If we didn't use the mech repair bays here, there's a good chance we would get exhausted in the base and they might be able to eventually kill us. Either that, or you'd have a massive repair bill that you have no reason to pay if you just use the bays. Use the bays as much as you can. Since we're in the base and we own the bays, we can try to withdraw our weakened mechs from combat while other people are fighting and send them to the bays and fight. Okay, so once again, I'm over 10 minutes and I haven't even started yet. But once again, the clanners are not going to let me sit around and discuss our strategy and situation once the mission starts. You notice that we don't start in the base, we have to actually get there. And by the time our slower mechs here, all of these people are at 18 ms speed. The Atlas is actually 15. The Vulture's 24. It doesn't list it here, but this one's 27. But your slowest mech is basically the speed of everybody if you're staying together, and she's at 15 ms, the slowest in the game. And we need her to get to that base. Let's get started.
Mech warriors prepare for combat.
As soon as the mission boots up, tell everyone to get their asses headed that way. Next thing, grab the mine layer. He's got to get to work. First thing we want to do, dump mines right up in here. Vehicles will breach our perimeter on the left side, and they're going to come in here. Want to lay some mines. You can see the enemies coming. I did not practice this mission either, by the way. I'm starting to regret it, since that's kind of what cost me links. I could have lost them either way, though. Maybe if I just left him back on the defense like I could have. So we're going to place a couple of lanes here. Let's see, I think 2 might do it. Got everyone in the base. I did boot up the mission, and I looked at the enemies where they were going. What are you doing? Get off the road. Dumbass. Who's driving this thing? He was putting the mines over the first group, which doesn't do anything. We need them to go side by side. Alright, now head over there. They took out one of our sensors here. You can see that. They're going to be arriving here shortly. I do know, I didn't practice the mission, but I do have an idea of where they're going to attack from. I hope they don't shoot my mine layer.
I have a new sensor tray.
I don't think they will, but this first group is just going to breach our walls immediately. They have jump jets and they're going to charge right in.
Right in my sight.
You'll see. Tell your missile mechs to open fire.
Very good, sir. Very good, sir.
Watch this shit.
I am under attack.
Look at that ejection.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Double AC-20 to the face. He immediately ejected.
I am under attack.
He just went down in one hit.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Where's my mine layer? Get over here.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Enemy mech destroyed. She took out a fire starter in one shot. Just double AC-20 to the face. Dead. She is not fucking around. She is serious business. That was funny. As soon as he hit the ground, bam, dead. From full health. That was Vixen that did that. And whatever else hit him. So we want to put a lot of mines over here
My sensors have a new
as
contact.
fast as we can. We're almost out of time here. I don't think I'm gonna get many more of these. Yeah, they're shooting him. Get out of here. Just run. They're not gonna let you get any more. Alright, so get your missile mechs over here. Start shooting at these fuckers.
Very good, sir.
We have a huge amount of missiles here.
Incoming fire.
We're gonna put... We'll try and make Baron useful, put him over here. We're gonna have a smaller breach over here, so I tried to put some mines.
Clear path for everyone. Very good, sir.
Now, we cannot shoot over the walls with anything but missiles. We want some airstrikes here. Look at this fucking dog pile. This is nuts.
On the attack. Very good, sir. Very good, sir.
Should I go here or here? Just shoot him. Alright, we got Vixen here taking hits. She's starting to get hit with AC-20s. Try to soften them up on the outside. They come in the inside. AC-20s to the face. They're going after my vulture again.
I'm in their sight, sir.
You ain't getting my vulture this time, fuckers.
Leave it to me.
You know what? Repair bay.
You got it, sir. Hunter here. Enemy mech destroyed.
This is Baron. I think I've lost all my armor. This is Baron.
Oh, come on.
Enemy mech
These fuckers
destroyed.
can't... Shit.
Reporting refit complete.
I'll do what I can.
They still breached. They ran over every single mine. They still got in.
Lost all my armor. Pull me out.
Pull me out. Baron, really? Really?
Baron here. Pull me out.
I'm telling you to run. Go to the mech repair bay.
They're coming after me.
Ah, green pilots are just trash at this point in the game.
Very good, sir. This is ISIS. I am under attack.
Here I thought the the turrets, and like the tanks and the landmines could all work together and keep these fucking tanks out of here, but no.
This is Fountain. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Ah, Baron's almost dead. Alright, we have another reprieve here. This part of the mission I didn't even bother to scout. Okay, so where's the other mech repair bay? Alright, look, you guys go over there. You people come over here. We're gonna use as much of that as we can. Baron's almost fucking dead. Worthless pilot. Baron, just do me a favor and die. Then I won't have to bother leveling you up anymore.
Repair
Refit complete.
You're like worthless now, except to fill the last 35 tons of my squad.
I got it, sir.
Okay, so we definitely want our Atlas back up. She took a good amount of damage, and those AC-20s don't have much health, or I mean ammo. So we need to get our missiles back.
Repair
Sir,
complete.
refit complete.
We need to get our missile ammos back, and prepare for the next breach.
Sir, this way is blocked.
Repair
Sir,
complete.
refit completed.
Alright, hopefully I can... Hey, come on, get out of there.
Acknowledged.
There's going to be, I think the final fight
Repair
Reporting
complete.
will
refit
be from the
complete.
southeast. It's going to be a massive breach.
Do what I can, sir.
Or they're going to try to breach anyway.
Leave it to me, sir.
I can't remember exactly where they're going to walk, so I'm just covering as much
Sir,
ground
my
as
refit
possible.
complete.
Repair
Refit
complete.
complete.
I did scout the mission where I let the enemies attack the base. And I just kind of sat here in the middle and I watch where they come from. You done with that yet? Yeah, he is. Alright, you see him coming. At this point, I'm not sure where they're going to come from. I think it's down here. Either down here or over here, but either way, I might be okay. Maybe I should just keep this going. F, come on. Someone's being shot at. These landmines might be way the fuck off for all I know. They took out some of our sensors. I think they're shooting at, yeah, they're shooting this one. There it went. Gas tanks, but I don't think that they'll shoot at them. I'm not sure if the clanners will actually shoot at those if you're near them. Hopefully not.
I've got a sensor track.
I'm trying to get in front of them.
I
Come
have a
on.
new sensor string.
You can like rally point like this, but it's he's not going to cooperate with you on that. I don't think I put any of this shit in the right spot. Oh, they brought catapults. Yeah, the mine layer's going to be toast here in a moment. Not going to bother pulling him out now. Yeah, just let him get killed.
Very good, sir.
Is he shooting at the gas tanks? No, he's not.
Targeting
Okay.
me.
Very good.
So now they've started to bring some missiles. Oh shit, that's not good.
Sir.
We're about to have a breach over here.
I am under attack. Very good, sir.
They're about to breach the goddamn gate. I'm at the wrong spot. We need our Atlas over here now.
Taking fire.
Come on, get their attention.
Hunter here. Got one. Leave it to me.
We need our inside force to get over here and start whacking these guys.
Elephant here. I'm in their sight, sir. Leave it to me.
We need our LRM boats to shoot the outside. We have to divide up here a little bit. Alright, we should split up. Shoot at LRM carriers.
I don't think these guys like me.
This is the beast. Track one enemy back. Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
Understood.
This guy's going for the HQ center, and trust me, it's not going to survive very many AC-20
This is
rounds.
Rooster. Got me safe. That last shot rang my bell. Very good, sir.
Come on, guys.
Acknowledge. I can't keep getting hit like this.
Then don't.
Acknowledge. Check it out, sir.
I'm taking fire.
Rooster here. I can't keep getting hit like
Can't
this.
keep getting hit like this.
Targeting me.
We'll get behind the Atlas. That's why I bought it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I bought an Atlas.
Targeting.
Very good, sir.
Baron, I don't even want him in the fight. He'll probably get killed.
Enemy mech.
Alright, look at that. Ejection. We got our double AC-20s here.
I am under
You know what, Rooster? Just go to the repair bay. This might be we might not have time to repair.
Mission objective.
There we go.
enemy mech.
Mission
Bam.
successful.
Not a very long mission. Probably spent as long in the mech bay talking about our stuff, whatever. Let's see. Baron's almost dead. Honestly, I wish they would have just killed him. It's gonna be wasting space in my damn barracks. I could fire him, but you don't get any money back from that, so I may as well use him as a body on the field unless he gets killed. Or I should say until he gets killed at this rate. He got tore up by goddamn rumbles. With like mines, turrets, and 2 Pegasus tanks helping him out. 2 little tanks. Let's see. They actually chewed her up. She took a hit. But in that heavily armored Atlas, it didn't hurt her too much. She actually got skill ups as well. She's already an elite though, so there's no more ranking up for her. Let's see. Falcon's becoming quite the pilot. Very high piloting. Gunnery's getting up there. Now look at that guy. Falcon, Hunter are making good replacements for Lynx. These other people are still refusing to rank up. All he got was piloting. She got piloting. I think the problem is that at this point our veterans and elites are jacking all the kills. So he only got one, 0. No surprise. Let's see, Uller W, Hunchback W, Centaurian W, Catapult W. Yeah, at this point in the game, you salvage mechs left, right, and center, because if you take out like 10 mechs, you're guaranteed to get some of them. So it's like a trash can list, and you know, once you have a good selection of medium and heavy mechs, I mean, you just start vendoring everything at this point. I don't think I want any of these mechs, except maybe the catapult as another heavy. But I also have a Jagger mech in my bay, in my hangar, that I haven't even used yet. It's still waiting to be repaired. So at this point, I have a Jagger mech, 3 catapults, and the Falcon. 5 heavy mechs, and 1 Atlas. We haven't used the Jagger mech yet, though, so I might be tempted to bring that out. We have enough missile boats, okay? 3 mechs. I could put anything I want on them, but since I'm respecting hardpoint limitations, these 3 mechs are supposed to be about missiles. They're LRM boats. Whereas the Jagger mech is ballista. So I might be tempted to switch. I don't need another Centaurian, really. I don't need any more damn hunchbacks. You get so many hunchbacks in this game. I've already vendored a row of those. And I have, you know, plenty sitting in the hangar. Ullers, I've lost count of how many of those is sold. But the good news is that when you salvage a clan mech, even if you don't want it, you get some decent clanner weapons off them. So take the weapons off the mech and then just dump the mech. So we got some more clan lasers and clan autocannons. See you in the next mission.